This is truly all about henpecked Harry. That's right, the former royal known as Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. If you ever wondered exactly how much under the thumb he is by his wife, the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, well, it's all here. It kind of reminds me of that song. Do you remember that brilliant song from way back by Carol Bear Sager, You're Moving Out Today? Well, that's looming, isn't it? As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. We'll have a lovely wave. Are you all right today? And as ever, thank you for enjoying this story about Mrs. Brown's Boys and all those wonderful British comedies. So glad you agree. Truly, this is what they do. You know, if you like it, then they think, oh, you know, it's too common. We don't want that. Even though you're paying for it, they don't want that, you know. And I feel really sorry for the creator, Brendan O'Carroll, a great guy, you know, worked very hard to create that particular persona. You know, there's remnants in there of things like Norman Evans and Les Dawson, Sissy and Ada, all sorts of amalgamations, but it's a success. But the BBC are embarrassed by success because the masses like it. They just want, of course, the underlings who don't pay for the TV license to support them. Keep sharing that video. Brendan would be thrilled. Thank you so much. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now this, of course, created quite a few waves, but we told you a while back how Harry and Meghan were looking to move on, as it were. And really, the idea of this is to sort of have a bolt hole away. But it's not exactly the way it was all planned out. Now, at this point, let me tell you, and this is the point of recording this right now, nothing is signed and sealed. This is all very still up in the air, right? So when people are saying, oh no, they're moving, not 100% yet, it's not signed over. What's fascinating about the story in itself, though, is this is really the fact just how powerful Meghan is, because Prince Harry, as I told you a while back, wanted a London home, particularly having the fact that he could no longer stay in Frogmore Cottage and threw his toys out the petulant pram when he couldn't now stay at Buckingham Palace without notice. Nothing wrong with that, but about security, all that sort of stuff. But Harry wants what Harry wants, and he wasn't happy. So basically, Meghan came up with this idea of somewhere in Europe. Now, one suspects, of course, very quickly she's going to find that she's 15% Portuguese, along with the 43% Nigerian and whatever else Maltese that she was. She'll find a connection one way or another. Lots of speculation about the fact that also Princess Eugenie has a home over there as well. So you can understand how all of this is panning out. But where is it truly at? Well, what's interesting is the company, and as ever we have to say allegedly, that are putting this forward are two company directors, and they are Meghan Markle and her mother Doria Ragland. Now, quite why Harry isn't inserted on this particular document as yet, as ever, I have to say allegedly, is interesting in itself. But apparently, you know, Harry at least is, well, happy by the idea of finding somewhere in Europe that he could zip back into London as and when he would be needed. Quite when that would be, again, remains to be seen. What's fascinating here, though, is, as I say, he wanted to find somewhere to live in London. She was having none of it, didn't want to know. But now, of course, they're spreading their property wings. And when you look at it, particularly under Californian law, you get the picture, how this would pan out. Meghan is a very, very shrewd operator, one might suggest. Harry, of course, going along with her because he has no real idea about how to manage money. How would he? He's never done it before. Meghan's taken herself on as, well, Chief Chancellor of the Sussex Exchequer, many people might say. Will he rule the day? Interesting. Developments as they happen. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.